Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I just simply share my life with you and what God is showing me, what I'm learning, and yeah, I am simply a vessel and I believe that this is what the Lord has called me to do, which is share the gospel, be a light to others, and yeah. Today, I am going to be sharing my testimony because if I'm being honest, I have not always followed the Lord as seriously and as intentionally as I do now. And there's a reason for that. I did grow up in a Christian household and I was raised by a single mother. However, my grandma was that person that was that role in my life that brought who exemplified who Jesus was. And so I saw that growing up and it really stuck to me. Like I after I was always praying, I would always carry my little Bible with me, and although I didn't read the Bible or maybe do it as perfectly as I should have, Jesus was always with me and in my heart, and I knew that. And I still always had like these strong morals and values for myself. And whenever a boy would tell me they liked me, I would tell them I was too young because I wanted to save myself for marriage. And I didn't want to open that door until I knew, all right, this is the one. I wasn't going to give anybody a chance. I didn't want to, yeah. So, anyways, I finally started dating and I got into a serious relationship, my first ever serious relationship in high school, with a Christian boy who went to church. Those were the two boxes that I believed needed to be checkmarked. And I need to preface this because if he or anyone he knows ever watches this video, this is no tea, no shade. Okay, I think he is a wonderful man of God now. And I think that we were placed in each other's life for a reason. And I truly believe that God really used that to draw us closer to Him, like seeing where He is now and seeing where I'm at now. Like it was all used for the Lord's good in the end. And I think we are both thankful for that in our lives. So, anyways, back to the story. Started dating this boy. I was like, okay, like he says he goes to church and he says he's Christian. Like he loves the Lord. He loves Jesus. Let's do this. Um, little did I know that a man of God and a Christian boy are two different things, y'all. And the Bible talks about what a man of God is. The Bible talks about what a woman of God is. And the Bible also says that you will know someone by their fruit. When I say fruit, I basically mean characteristics like peace, kindness, love, patience, selflessness, faithfulness, goodness, gentleness. I can't remember all of them, but not that this person wasn't necessarily all these things, but I also saw that we didn't align with our morals and values. And I learned that later in life or into the relationship when I was a little in too deep already. Like the feelings were already caught. We were already like Mariah was already happy. Like she was already into this boy and you know, like it was too late. I wasn't just gonna leave. So anyways, so I started seeing this and I started encouraging him to, well maybe we should like, read the Bible together and maybe we should pray more and maybe you should pray more and maybe like you should start doing these things. I started thinking that maybe I could change this person. I could fix this person. I could make them who I wanted to be. No, we can't fix, we can't change, we can't make anyone who we want them to be. And I thought to myself, like, shoot, my feelings like are already so strongly for this person, and like I need this to work out because I just do. Like you know. So yeah, we start pursuing the Lord a little bit more together, but no one can make you do something as strongly or as faithfully as you should, right? Someone's just got to do that on their own. And this person started to shift and change in ways that were um, not what I expected, let's say. And so ultimately, after a year and a couple months into the relationship, we broke up. And I was heartbroken. Okay. I got broken up with. Okay. I was so heartbroken, guys. Like, I've never experienced anything like this. I've seen sadness. We all experience sadness. We know what sadness is. But depression, I can't say that I had ever experienced depression before. Like, I'm saying not eating, losing weight very quickly, crying constantly. Like, I was down bad, y'all. And I think also because there was a lot of external things going on in my life because I didn't necessarily have the greatest childhood or upbringing. And I think, like external things can really shape who you are, obviously. And I think because there were a lot of things, and especially kind of like love that I lacked in my life, I made that person my everything. And because this person showed me affection and, the love that I wanted, I think when that got like stripped away from me, I was just like, okay, what do I have now? And I really made this person my everything. I idolized him and I put him above God. And that is a very dangerous place to be because now that I put, my faith and my trust in the Lord, and I know that when things are hard and things are rough, like I just cling to him. I'm like, Lord, you got this, you have this, despite what I'm feeling, despite what I'm going through, like I have to lean on you. And I know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And there always is. Um, and that's the thing about following Jesus is that he is he loves us like no other. He is he is true love. Love is not a feeling, it's an action, and we have to choose love. I think that's something that a lot of people misinterpret. Um, but yeah, going back to the story, uh, yeah, I was down bad for like a month, and I mean, over a month. I mean, it took me a while to get healed, but for that month, I was like really in the trenches. And I ran to Jesus like I had never ran to him before. When I tell you, I would close the door, play worship music, open my Bible, get on my knees, and literally just cry out to Jesus, like, take this pain away from me. I don't want to feel this anymore. I'm sorry that I ever put anyone above you. I help me get back to living life because I don't know how to live anymore. And I know that's like really extreme, but that's genuinely how I felt. Like I felt like I had nothing left because this person was everything to me. And like I said, there was a lot of things in my personal life that were just not so good. So I was just like, you know what? This is something that makes me really happy. This is something that I love, and yeah, as long as I have this, like I'll be fine. So yeah, that happened, and I was just really seeking the Lord, and he showed me a lot. I learned and grew so much in my faith. Um and that is ultimately how I have gotten so much closer to the Lord now, because I didn't realize how important he needed to be in my life, how much he needed to be that firm foundation. Hey guys, I just got told my phone ran out of storage, so I'm gonna kind of wrap this up really quickly. But that is ultimately how I'm here today and seeking the Lord with all my heart, mind, and soul, because I had to learn the hard way that um, that God's got to come first, and I hope that it doesn't take that happening to anyone out there for maybe them to realize, like, oh shoot, maybe I should take Jesus a little seriously. But yeah, that's just my story, my testimony, and am I perfect in every way now? No, absolutely not. I'm constantly learning and being refined and all the things, but I'm thankful that I can always go back to the feet of Jesus. And yeah, I'm now married today, and I have a wonderful husband, and that's just a testament to what the Lord can do in your life when you truly seek him and submit everything to him and say, "You know what, God, I'm going to give you back this wheel because I think I might have steered off the wrong path quite a few times." So, yeah, that is my testimony. And as always, if you have any suggestions, questions, topics that you'd like me to talk about, let me know. And please like, comment, subscribe because it does help me and help push my videos out. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.